Okay, so we're gonna do a top knot, cocker top knot with the Lisa Leedy double thinner. This has 30 teeth and it's 6.5 inches long. So it's fairly small, fits really comfortable in the hand, great for doing fine blending. I'm gonna do her top knot today, which is pretty grown out, as you can see. And we'll see how we like it. This is actually the first top knot I've done with these. They just came today, so I'm pretty excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and whack into this big top knot, which is pretty big. She does have a cowlick right down the middle, which makes it even more challenging, but I find most cockers do have cowlick somewhere. So I'm gonna brush it all to one side with the slicker. Got my Kenchi medium slicker. I'm doing this at a weird angle, so hopefully you guys can see. So I'm gonna take my thinner and take off everything that's hanging over on the side that I just brushed it all over to. So far it feels like it cuts very smooth. She's got a pretty thick top knot and it's not having any trouble getting through that, so that's nice. There's really no tension, which is great because I don't have great hands after all these years of grooming and showing dogs. So she's got this peacock stuff sticking right up in front that I'm going to take off. Okay, now I'm going to brush it all to the other side. So she also is one of those where if her top knot is too long, it'll part right down the middle. If you have one that parts right down the middle, it's because it's too long. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right, so now I'm gonna brush it back. And I'm going to go over just the top. I mean the tips, not digging in, just doing the tips. And the goal of this is just to mold this into the shape that you want it. That way you're not fighting with it. You know, you can try using mousse and things like that. They're very, very temporary. It's much better if you just shape your top knot to the shape that you want it so it stays that way. To do that, you need a really good thinner because you need to be able to sculpt. And by sculpt, I mean you're getting just the tips of the hair on the top. And if your scissors aren't pretty good and pretty sharp, you're not going to be able to do that because the hair will just fold right into them. So I'm not really pressing down because I don't want to dig in and make a hole. So when you're doing a top knot, it's important that you keep brushing the hair. Every few passes with your thinning shears, you want to brush. Otherwise the hair will clump up in one spot and you'll never get it really smooth. I do love how soft these scissors are. They cut just like butter. I mean, you really can't feel anything. Very pretty. Good girl. I want the back skull to be nice and clean. The back skull is this area right here. Here, let me try and fix this. Stand up. That way you can really see, you know, the arch of the neck and things like that. So, anyway, yes, they're very smooth. I used them on her neck before I went to the top knot. It made short work of that. Here, I don't know if you can see. Oops. Good girl. Maybe. Anyway, so yeah, they're pretty nice. Here's a, oh, let me get the hair out of them. And you'll see that the teeth are curved on the long side. Anyway, if you have any questions, feel free to send me a message. Thanks.